Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the small delay. The normally scheduled presider did not show up. So anyways, yes, I apologize. If you have to leave early for some reason because Mass runs long, you have dispensation today, so don't worry. So the gospel today is kind of hard to hear because Christ is very clear that divorce is not something that we should pursue. It's not something we can pursue unless our marriage was originally unlawful. The church reaffirms this. In fact, the church does not recognize divorce. It says that if you need to divorce to separate from husband and wife, that's fine, but you cannot remarry because you are still married. Unless, of course, we get an annulment, which is not Catholic divorce. But the more difficult teaching, I think, in the gospel today really is that last part. That it is better not to marry. And now I know a lot of people like, oh, marriage is on the same equal footing as religious life and priesthood. And I mean, vocation, they're beneficial. They're equally beneficial to the church. But the church has always said that the higher calling is celibacy. And the only reason that is, and the only reason it is better not to be married on any level is because it more closely aligns to the life of Jesus Christ. That's the only reason. The evangelical counsels, poverty, chastity, and obedience, those are the three most important things. And so the superiority of not the clerical life, not the priesthood, but the superiority of celibacy in the world and in our vocation is where the church makes this distinction. But it is hard to hear. But one of the things that we have to do when we approach something that's difficult to hear, whether it be divorce is bad and we have to avoid it, even if 50% of newly married couples divorce within the first 5 years, even if that's the norm, we have to be countercultural. We have to suffer with Jesus Christ. We have to be prepared to be martyrs for Jesus Christ, even if that means socially and end up being outcasts.